inspired you to do this, and what was so different about your teacher?
All right. Before my junior year in high school, I really had gotten used to sit in the class and take notes and get lectured to by the teacher. But my junior year, I got this teacher named Mr. Degnan, and he just, he blew my mind with the way he taught. It was like he didn't prepare at all, and usually you would think that'd be a bad thing, but he ad-libbed and he taught you the way that it was just spur of the moment, and he just seemed like he was nonsensical, but he was just I don't know, inspiring lectures.
Nice. So did you make it a separate, like an extra point to really like connect with each student, or was it more of a?
I think he did that unintentionally, just by the way he was teaching.
Yeah.
He seemed to actually care about what you were writing. Like, he would read your essays not as a teacher reading an essay, but as kind of a peer, as a friend, and he would, in your one-on-one conferences with him, he would just, he would give you real sincere feedback, and it really felt honest. He was an actual human being sitting there talking to you, and it wasn't the hierarchical gap wasn't there.
Nice.
He showed me that there really just wasn't like a specific way to teach where it doesn't just have to be the lecturer and the students. There can really be like a peer relationship going on, and he showed that in the way he was teaching, just with the emotion and the way he seemed like he actually genuinely cared about us. And then with the one-on-one workshops with our essays and whatnot, he seemed to care, and that little things like that just it makes all the difference. Whereas you go to any other class, it seems a lot of times that it's more robotic and just going through the routines than anything else. And each class was a unique, different experience.
Nice, nice.
The most memorable teachers I've ever had.
Hey Professor Degnan, I'm writing to you, and I don't say professor as if you hold that $100,000 piece of paper, not because you drink your tea black with a plate of Dante or Whitman, or because, like so many of the rest of them, you pride yourself in your suit and tie, your throat-choking collar, and your room-shaking boom of a voice. No, I write to you, professor of none of these things, professor of high school English, of after PE inspiration, of should have been in bigger, better places, of wheeling around the room in your swivel chair like a freight train, barreling into desks and sometimes us students. I write to how human you always were, how you didn't feign infallibility because you were the head of the classroom. I write to your coffee-stained, faded orange button-up shirt that you wore through the front lobby and the hallways every morning, thinking the administration wouldn't know that once in your room you took it off and chose instead to wear one of a select few dirty t-shirts because it was just too damn hot upstairs for sleeves. Don't think of this as a thank you for all the lessons you taught me list that your robotic colleagues down the hall or the ones down the steps would love to hear. No, this is a eulogy to what's now dead in me, to all that I thought I knew before you turned me in front of myself and made me see how much I needed to change. This is a farewell to the old and a big ol' welcome home to what you showed me could be in the future. To my name typed neatly on the spine of a book, to me standing in front of a crowd reading, seeing nothing but the spotlight from the ceiling and you in my head wheeling around in that swivel chair. Professor, all this right here is for you who gave me a reason to put a pen in my hand and unfold, not like a tulip or like a daisy, but like a freaking Venus flytrap. This right here is for you who told me I had a chance to get them to listen. For you who shook my hand the last time I saw you like I was an actual person. For you who showed me that I'm not just a number and that I really do exist. For you, Mr. Degnan. For you, Mr. Professor. For you, Mr. Who Cares About No Master's Degree, because as far as I can tell, sir, what you've got is so much better.